I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh, the audio just cut. What's going on? Oh, the game just closed itself? What? Hey, excuse me? No, you don't get just no. Yep, there we go. We're back. We're back. Immediately back into this. Here's my cranium. Do what you gotta do. This time we're gonna shut the door on her. This time we're just gonna close the door.
We're not gonna go through with this, right? Ignore.
Yeah. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin.
Enter the basement. Did the door always open like that? Alright. Just checking in on you.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Oh, we haven't forgotten. In fact, I've forgotten you so little, I've seen, in fact, 6 versions of you smashed into one corporeal chain in the last version of you. It was awful. Awful for everyone involved. Myself, my audience, you probably.
Walk down the stairs and lock up.
Yeah. Hang on, let's talk for... Wait, only one option?
Okay.
I feel like we've done this before. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We get to know each other and decide what to do. I'm gonna keep her locked away.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
It does, doesn't it?
I don't think I could bear being down here.
Leaving her alive is too...
I already know all this. Alright, lock her in the basement.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but
It's alright.
No one wins here.
Don't worry. If I lock the door, I win, and the Eldritch Abomination that I'm helping with many hands and digits will also win. That's how this works, right?
It's a chance.
Yeah, we've run into this. Nope, we're sticking to the plan and locking her away.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your way.
Yes, we will. We are locking the door. Door
You close
locked.
the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Where'd the blade go? I don't know, but it's not my problem. I'm locking the door and closing it up. I am repressing the princesses like I am repressing my emotions mentally and emotionally. Just like in real life. It always works and will not explode out in therapy at random intervals later on.
Okay. We can make this work.
Yes, we can.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
No.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. Huh? It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
No, your text is red. That means you bad. Nope.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
That's, yeah.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
I'm not listening.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
I think you will.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
And you don't know how strong that table is. That right there, mahogany, IKEA. You try breaking through that. The Swedes have my back. They know how to make furniture, and you ain't getting through that in 100 years. Took me 6 hours to build that table, and you're gonna be trapped behind it, so help me God, or so help me narrator, until the end of time.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
Just give it time.
No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna ignore her and go to sleep.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
Exactly. We just ignore our problems, they go away, and stop banging at our door asking for us to pay taxes.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
Whoops.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Damn it. The IKEA furniture has betrayed me.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Odo.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Well, you're terrifying.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
They made so many paths in this game, holy shit.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Well, yeah, but you can also obnoxiously take over my body. Why can't you help us out here, dude? Come on.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
I don't like how you phrase that.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Stranger danger! Back! Back, woman! You stay back! I want none of what you're selling! Okay, whoa!
I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
I have gills? Gills, feathers, leathery skin? What am I? Freaking chimera? Get away from me, woman!
What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
I doubt that very much.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
No.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end.
My final words.
Don't we?
Like and subscribe.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
Oh, it is. This has happened before, man. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, but it is.
Don't worry. If we try it a second time, I'm sure it will work.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Guys, listen, the door ending is going to work, I promise. The nightmare. Starting to think the door ending is not a good one.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Who's our new voice?
Shh. What if he hears us?
Voice of the paranoid. Oh no.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all. We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world.
Fair enough. All right. To the cabin.
A warning. Before you go,
Yes, I know.
Lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least, she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
And lock her away we shall, once again.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
It's also true. To the cabin. Cannot trust anyone. Trust no one. Trust no one. Trust no one. Trust no one. Trust no one.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Great. Only slightly terrifying.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
Yeah, the door's gone.
It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Oh.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
How could I pull myself together? There's a wild princess on the loose.
So deep breath in, deep breath out. Task awaits, and only you can do it.
I'm going to the mirror.
What are you talking about?
Wiping the mirror and... Nope.
Did he make it go away?
It
Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Okay, we're going in without the blade, I think.
Oh, we should have taken the knife. I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us any favors.
That's true, but we're doing it anyway.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Man, never thought I'd say this, but I miss the Escher stairs. I really miss the Escher stairs, man.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
Yep, that's a lot of eyes in everywhere.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static. as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Yeah, probably.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
You're right. Let's leave. Yeah, let's just step off the point of the stairs.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them.
Okay,
you're stopped
well,
by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know. Maybe I'd wake up from this nightmare? I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
Well, I tried.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
I get pushed. This is like narrative railroading taken to 11.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Great.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
We have no weapon because we left it behind.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
I'm going to comment on it.
No, I'm not.
Oh my
Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
A voice of reason does not ignore the eyeballs in the background.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Hooray. I'm going back the way I came.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there.
Never mind.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Oh, you are the worst version I've found so
As
far.
the princess
Oh, okay, that's
approaches,
better.
Your legs suddenly go numb.
Oh, nope, not much better. That's porcelain. Ooh, don't like that.
Your arms quickly follow.
Okay.
This is it, isn't it?
It's almost like you want me to get you.
I should have run.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
I'm
What
thinking.
did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I closed the door on her. I didn't expect her to go full psycho.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Great.
As your blood begins
Ow.
to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing?
Wait, what are you...
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Ow.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Paranoid, keep me going, keep me
Sure
going.
about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left.
Shut up, narrator.
Yes, I'm sure.
We're working.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Ugh.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
I'm trying.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
No, I can't.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Shut up, you freaking circus baby wannabe. Take off that mask, you coward, and put up your dukes.
She isn't attacking us.
Or your princesses, I guess. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know why she's... I don't know what's actually killing us, I'll be honest.
Why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Well, who's doing this damage to me?
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault.
Yeah, it's my fault. Yeah, shut up. It's totally your fault. You could have narrated us out of here hours ago.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
Hey, I'm trying. Jeez. How won't you finish me off? What do you want from me?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
What do you mean?
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
Are you doing this to me?
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
Ah!
If I want to see you die, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Ah! Ow.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Come on, Paranoid. Say it louder.
She slowly runs her velvet
Ugh.
glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath. We're fine.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
You're back.
Okay, we're good.
One moment, and then you're gone.
Would you stop
Just
touching
like
me?
that.
I'm trying to make my heart beat here.
Ah, and there's the fear.
Oh my god.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
You have? What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Great.
I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Yeah, great. Now, why don't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
No. I'm being kept alive by a voice in my head.
And you got afraid as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
Hey, lucky you.
You seem miserable.
I'm getting there. This is a sick beat. My paranoia is really breaking it down here. Alright, I'm good. I can't just let you leave.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So I'm not going to destroy the world.
Ow.
But I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it.
That sounds like you're destroying it, I'm gonna be honest. You kinda did that to my heart in a different iteration, and that did not feel good.
I'm going to make it afraid. Just like I've made you afraid.
I don't appreciate that.
The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
Lots of harm, lots of it. People will die if you do to them what you do to me.
But everyone dies
Ow.
eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen, and maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
Asking a lot, yeah. And what if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
Then we're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
I'm pretty stubborn.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear.
Oh, bad touch, bad touch.
No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Or until your heart finally gives out.
Oh.
And then, when you die, I'll find
Stop
myself somewhere
twirling,
new.
you
And before
statically
too
bitch.
long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out.
I think it ends when you say it does, and I don't want you to say it does, because when you say it does, I think my heart's gonna explode in my chest.
And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
You're a lunatic, you know that, right?
I am what I
Ow.
am. And right now, I'm in control.
Ah,
So, you might want to be a little nicer.
I'm turning down the audio till this part's done.
He raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
Yeah, can you stop with the whole organ shutting down? You know what? No. What do you? Really? What then? What do we do?
Definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I
Terrifying.
have you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
Will Paranoia have to keep laying down this sick-ass beat if that happens?
Don't worry. I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
I don't really feel that promise happening right now, I'm gonna be honest. Being around you is agony. I'm not gonna stick around.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side. I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
You know what? I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not gonna try and kill you, so do your worst.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not?
And do your worst.
I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
You weren't saying that when I killed you that last iteration, so shut up. Oh.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you.
Great. Okay.
Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
This is all just the voice of the hero being tortured, I feel like.
Let me out.
No.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
Or what?
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
I think we're experiencing her backstory.
Let me out.
Shut up for a second.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
Oh, this is where you break? Mr. ejects himself from the story whenever things get too spicy.
You can't keep going. Well, what are you talking about?
Yeah, tell him. And he's gone. Alright.
Oops. I think I broke you.
Well done, you scared off the narrator. Who's gonna tell me everyone's happening now? Who's gonna narrate my life now?
I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Oh, will you? My body is dead, but I live on. That is... My God, that is one of the scariest things that they could have possibly put into words. Because that's a terror... That's... Oh. Oh, cool. Chapter... Oh. Hey, Monolith of Fear. The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit! What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing? There was a princess, I think.
Voice of the broken.
It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
Oh my God, wait. Wait, did that replace the hero?
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Did it break the hero? No, he's back.
Yes.
Okay, good.
It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left.
So there's 4 voices now. Great.
We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her.
Have to slay her, but...
Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we?
Yeah, we just... No, not slay.
We're supposed to let her out.
The opportunist, too?
It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
Yeah. Opportunists is 5?
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
6, stubborn.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
How many?
We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
Hunted?
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
Contrarian?
We love her, so we have to set her free.
Smitten?
Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
Skeptic.
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
Yeah, what's happening?
This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
I don't know. I think they're all wrong.
Of course we're wrong.
Here's only a new one, the voice of the broken.
She's the only thing that's right. Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
How many times have you all been here?
Many times. It feels like we've been here forever, but it also feels like we've barely been here at all.
This is why it's horror. This is the horror. It's been horrific, but this is the pinnacle. Oh my god, I am. Oh.
It doesn't matter. Yes, we just have to do what she says, and then everything will be fine.
Oh god.
It won't. It will be for us. She said so.
Yeah, the one who killed us the last 2 times said so. Definitely.
You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
But that doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did someone else make the decisions?
What does here even mean if you really think about it? Shut up. You were here.
I was?
Every single time.
These are me's that haven't existed yet.
You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
Great.
You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget.
The hero's the only one who's been constant. The hero knows everything.
I've tried
Wait a minute.
to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
If I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me that did it.
Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her. Maybe you're shattered in your own way. Are you your memories? Or are you the one perceiving the present moment?
Oh.
Ugh, here you go philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere. Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I? Who even cares?
I don't even know anymore. This is dreadful.
They're good questions, great questions even, but they don't have any answers.
But they have to be asked.
They all just end over in torment. It doesn't matter what we do because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us. And then she smashes us into smaller pieces. If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago.
I tried the not feeling route, and I stabbed her, and her ghost, and her wraith.
Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in. Your only option is to silence them.
What if we don't go to the cabin?
We've tried that.
Right.
It doesn't work. Our hearts always brought us back to her. The deck is stacked. So many paths, and they're all circles.
Can you make sense of them?
There's nothing worth making sense of. They're clearly all traumatized.
God, aren't we all at this point? Jesus.
Yet you aren't. We break apart, and you stay the same.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, skeptic.
Yeah. What's your secret? Why can you break the rules when we can't?
Oh, because the developers said I could. But when I asked them how to play the game, if I can pull this off, I don't know if I can slay her.
I don't care how you feel. You have to slay her. You have to pull yourself together. You're lucky you haven't been stuck here like the rest of them. There's no other way to keep going. You either need to forget, or you need to stop feeling much of anything. They can't do either. He's not wrong. He's the only smart one left, if you ask me.
Yeah, it looks like it.
He's worse than her.
The only way out is to do nothing, so nothing I will do.
You do nothing. You can't just do nothing. You have to do something.
Watch me.
That's a new one. Huh. Do you think it'll work? No. Nothing ever works.
We have to believe.
Boo. You're the worst one. He's not the one who got us into this mess. At least I keep you breathing around her.
That's true. Thank you, Paranoid.
See? That's why the sad one's the worst. The jumpy one tries. Who cares? All of you just yap about nothing. And that kind of attitude is why you're in the top half. Great.
Yep.
And that's why you're not the top. I want to see what nothing does for us. And right now, all of you aren't letting nothing happen.
Well, nothing is going to continue to happen.
Hopefully this stuffs all the rest of them someplace quiet. You need me, and you need to not have them.
I don't know if I need any of you guys, to be honest. I might need all of you or none of you.
Get you killed by himself? Oh, all of us have gotten all the rest of us killed at one point or another. That's hardly even a concern now.
That's true.
As the little voices bicker amongst themselves, you do your best to stay still in the woods. It is difficult, and the more time you spend waiting, the harder it will be to sharpen your focus when you need it. I wonder what we look like right now. Are we standing? Sitting? I like to think we have an air of dignity. My point exactly.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Alright, fine. We're going to the cabin.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward.
Well, my best. My glasses, they're not very good
Eventually,
prescription.
You do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill.
Yep, looks like that.
No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there.
There we go. Put it together like a bunch of Legos.
Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it. He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do.
The mirror.
She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
You might be onto something there. And what's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard?
They've been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are. Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving.
What if I like my level?
Or you could just give up.
I could just give up, that's true. Thank you, hero. I'm going to the mirror.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces. She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back.
God, it's like small flies in my head.
Just go around it. Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
Alright, proceed, I guess.
Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to
Oh,
have
right,
to be
I'm
a little
dictating
more
it to the
specific.
narrator. No, I'm not going to be specific.
another new
Screw
one.
you.
How do you keep coming up with new things?
I'm good at
This
it.
works better than nothing.
I'm a writer, don't you know?
Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
Thanks for the bout of confidence, but, sure, yeah, why not?
It already has worked. It's gone, don't you see?
Yeah, it's gone.
We're one step closer to her. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be, the only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Seems to be. I have no choice. You have to take the blade. Okay. Sure.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth.
That's only mildly terrifying.
You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep. Deep in the bowels of the earth, you see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread.
Great, here's the horror.
It's she's watching us.
You really are a coward.
Well, I just wanted the knife.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
When I said that way back when, you know that, right?
Oh, God.
Closer.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
Great.
And closer.
That's a lot of hands.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
Yep.
And closer.
Please reduce the number of hands.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything.
Great.
Except for me.
Oh.
I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back.
But how will my stuff be distributed when I die?
And what's left is for you to take my will and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness.
Great.
I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything.
Is it gonna be a locked cage?
Now don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
I'm kind of I've worked myself into a state of frozen with fear, I think.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
You're just an object, a tool. You were once something else a long time ago, but that was something you. Or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There is no ending here. Just take her hand and set her free. Well, there really is no other ending here. Well, alright, guess we're setting her free.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle. Tender, even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
Free at last, yeah.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
You are absolutely horrifying.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
You think you got a lot of arms now? Domain expansion. I call upon extra
Why is
arms.
it so cool?
Go, gadget. Hundreds of arms. Boom. Done. My forbidden technique. Way too many arms. They never see it coming.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us?
I don't know.
I'm sure it'll be whisked away, just like her. Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they?
Yeah, things are different now. Definitely.
Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here. Finally, we can smash it. Oh, will you stop with the smashing? What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Man, with multiple personality disorder, I never am lonely, because I've got 6 other voices compelling themselves to argue in my head.
Yeah. I think I'd like that. Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
To the mirror. How the hell are we gonna look now?
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready.
Alright.
It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Off we go, chat. They're gone once again. Mayor makes them leave. You want nothing at all. You folks, in case you see the figure faint. Oh, there it is in the distance. Faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Is that a raven? A bird? Splitting the image of the glass in two. Oh boy. What am I looking? Oh my god. You're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
At least two. Oh god. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Ow. Others like you, something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Great.
But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
What does he mean? Do you have anything to save yourself for all this hubris?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
For everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
There's so many oh my god, how many questions? And what is my true identity?
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Oh. I don't want to be a god. I want to be me.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
I have so many more questions for you.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't.
Alright, I'll ask
Soon
quickly.
I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
Why did you lie to me? Wait, are you a god or were you a god?
No. In life, I was painfully mortal, a witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something. So I made you. And I made her. And I made this place to hold you both.
I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. Still have to see what she thinks about all of this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
God damn. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator is right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. It is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin, one last time. You arrive at the heart of things. There is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Okay, that's not great. Just got a Kirid right there. Oh. Good.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Yeah, you've, grown?
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
And I missed you too. I've missed. Yeah, I was in the Long Quiet. I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Okay, nice to meet you, Mound. I'm the Long Quiet. Did you know about the Echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the Echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
What in the Evangelion is this? There's so many stories you've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
This is why I say don't talk to these people. It's fine. I have so many questions.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach.
This is exactly how you saw this game playing out.
Is that which defies logic.
Predictable, yeah. Sure. I bet you did.
But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh boy. Here we go.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shake the reality of solitude?
What's happening?
And thrust it on creation?
I won't engage with violence. I know what to do. Time for simp mode? Right, I will... Alright, simp mode, got it, sure. Explore, address the vessel's statement directly. I won't engage with violence.
But violence has defined the thread of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear.
There is no beginning, there is no end, and there is no end. There is only the flood of bodies. Every possible sensation, and then you hold them all again. Sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. But in the end, when you reflected it back at me, for a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
I know which one is the right one. And it's not even pure simp mode. No. I saw every version of us across every Why is that one red? Even then I went on. Continue to reject her perspective.
Their suffering is born of their own delusion.
Reject. Who next? Oh.
The spirit, with violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine. What forced restrictions in your death and forfeiting your body? You chose agency, but agency requires action, and action requires endless tapestry of events. In your final moments, did you remove action itself from reality?
I guess explore means doesn't end it.
I know what I am, but I do not know what I am not. If a world without me is so unknown, then how can you be so sure you want to create it? Another bird takes a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Suffering born in delusion is still suffering. It doesn't matter what we are now. We hurt each other and we shouldn't have done that. We cannot let a world be spun out of that pain.
The echo saw horrors because his eyes were closed. The majesty of being extends beyond any single perspective. A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin. Your compassion is what freed us both, but compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
You reject the suffering of material reality, and yet you cling to its framework for meaning. We can be better than this.
I reject the narrow view of impermanence. I cling to nothing. There is no better us for us to be than us. We are reality itself.
Then we can be in charge of making it better.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion?
Hey, I'm a delusional guy.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Slay the princess. You've done everything to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. If our beliefs can shape the world, then I will believe that you can change as well.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea how good it is to hear your voice right now.
It's good to be here.
Let's do this, hero.
Seems like you've been doing alright on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
Strike up the chords. Strike up the band.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I was made ready. Or unready. I was made skeptical. And I was made paranoid. I was made a lot of things. Never once ready. Let's change that. I'm ready.
Then let's go. And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Yep.
Do you need me to describe things?
Yeah. For old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
I did my best.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
It's just you or me. Did anyone else make it?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrative really good?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
There's always that other voice in my head. You know, hero, I could take the blade down there, but I'm already a god. That's not going to break anyway, so doing this my way.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I don't know what you want for us.
I don't know either.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us.
Continue down the stairs.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Would be rude.
There you are. You look just like you did when we first met. Let's talk for a bit. Maybe we can figure this out.
Hi, Princess. No chains. Yeah, chains at all. Good to finally see you again.
Yeah, I missed you so much. Not that we've ever really been apart, but still. It feels like it's been so long. Like this is some sort of a big reunion.
Something like that. Sorry for all the times I hurt you.
No, I'm sorry too. We've done a lot to each other. Like, a lot. But I still like you. And hopefully you still like me.
Stabbed you, you stabbed me, I closed the door, you tore my heart out and watched it beat in front of me and then crushed it. It's a whole battle back and forth between us.
We both let things get a little out of hand. But we don't have to let that stop us from being who we want to be.
You know, when she puts it like that...
I don't think I want to be a god.
Me neither. It's so big. It's so much responsibility. And at the end of the day, it just feels like waking up in another basement. It's something we never asked for, trapping us somewhere we never wanted to be.
Are you same as you are out there?
I am she as much as she is me. And all of us are both everything and also not everything. I had you there for a second, didn't I?
I was worried for half a second, yeah.
I think I'm different from her, and I'm happy I'm different. I think being her would mean I'd lose a lot of myself along the way. I think I'd have to lose the parts of you that matter to me.
Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you?
I'm the princess, the one you've been spending all this time with. I know I've changed a few times, but so have you.
I guess I have. Feathers, gills, leathery skin, decaying, turning to ash.
You're still real to me.
So, now that we're here at the end of everything, will you finally tell me your name?
I don't have one, and I think I like it better that way. But you can call me princess if you want. You know, you never told me your name.
I don't think I have one either.
Then I guess I'll call you Quiet.
Okay. Why, it's not bad.
Not hero? Oh well, quiet will do. That's always been us, hasn't it?
Wide out the mouth, loud in the head. All you voices up there. None of this was really fair for either of us, was it?
I don't know. We made it to the other side, and we found each other. I think that means all of the bad was worth it.
What do you think of her? What she wanted us?
I don't know. I don't think it's fair to judge her. It must be so lonely, thinking that she's everything that matters in the world. Thinking that she's the only one with all the answers.
I never thought about it like that. That does sound lonely, doesn't it?
What if we just leave?
Can we actually do that? What would that even mean? Where would we go?
Let's just take her hand. No need for words.
Okay, let's do it.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
You're gonna be okay alone.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways. The others are still around here somewhere. I'll find them.
Did you just third wheel? No, I did not. Did I just third wheel him out of existence? No, I'm sure he's all right. He's about to have a lot more friends too, like you just said. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend. Comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. There is an energy in the silence, an electricity, anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. Feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this. Yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
Come on, princess. It's just a door. Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. This is really it. Whatever happens next will be completely new.
Neither of us knows what it's going to be like out there.
And that's okay. That's the point, right? Side by side, stepping out into the unknown. Together.
Sounds good. Oh. Abby, Tony, Brandon. This game was everything you said it would be, and more. And to think you could have stabbed her in the back at the end there. Yeah, they still, up to the very end, you could have chosen violence. I hate chasing violence. That's why I don't 100% these games if I can. Because this is happy. I'm happy with this. I don't know what you would call this ending. This feels like the right one. It would be funny if I got the true ending on my first try. I just followed my gut for most of it. We just got the ending, Dremord. I don't know if it was a good or bad one, Dremord, but we got the ending. I don't know if about destroyed there, General Cog. But I think I let the world change, finally. Oh, it's their cats and animals. Yay, Black Tabby Games! Woo! Our song. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by pressing H. Now that you've seen this full story for the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery. You can access it from the main and in-game menus under the Memories tab, and it's full of clues that will help you find unscripted vessels and interactions. Happy hunt. Oh, that's so cute. That was Slay the Princess, the Pristine cut. I never played the game before their latest update. So I don't know how much of that was new. And I was thinking I would play this more on stream. But I think this is about as good an ending as I could ever ask for a series. That was amazing. An emotional roller coaster that I didn't ever want to get off of. Why played that extra time? Why explore dialogue options? It's creepy shit like that. I'm sure there are hundreds of other options for you to go explore and different vessels to bring to the thing at the end. And many, many outcomes. And I think you should go explore that on your own. Buy this game. Go support Black Tabby Games. Go support Serenity Forge. So they can keep making amazing content like this. I genuinely loved it. And thank you so much again to Brandon, Tony, and Abby for talking with me at PAX West about this game, about this awesome passion they had for it. I'm so honored you shared this with me, because this is more than a game. This is art, in my mind. And I think you guys should all experience it for yourselves. If you like this game, I will be posting this whole playthrough. I think I'm going to actually put the time in to split it up into segments on my YouTube channel. And yeah, just what an experience. Not every day you get to get into a game like this, so thank you guys so much for watching with me. And yeah, woo! Thank you guys for being here, really. That was a really fun time.